up all the things, so stay tuned. I'm in here by myself today, so give me just a second. As you come on, be sure to say hello in the comments. I have so much fun playing for you guys today. First of all, if you tuned in last night and you watched that Pztv, I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you thought. What was your favorite product? Bring me the comments. I have, I think, 12 amazing, delicious recipes for you guys today. We're going to talk about pineapple and then some. So I'm going to go ahead and link up some things. I'll be right over here and then I'm going to come back. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. You're so sweet. Hold tight just a second. Got to go live on some places and then I want to be able to read your comments. So I'm going to move over my commentary so I can get this going. Here we go. Let me know. There I am. Awesome. Okay. And then I got all, so as you are tuning in on the Book of Faces, let me know as well in the comments. Looks like I don't see anyone just yet. So definitely let me know as you, hi. Yes, you just got your order? Awesome. Yes, definitely. What are those pink jars behind me? Pink jars? Are you talking about these? Is this what you're talking about? These are cartons. Is this what you're asking about? Because I'm not seeing any other pink jars other than maybe the pink lids. This is a carton of sprinkles, my friend. So I have 6 different fragrances behind me, and I have a whole bunch of recipes and so forth that we're going to actually dive in today. So it's an exciting show. I have not seen. Let me get the. Hold on, just a minute. I can't have anyone on with me today. Sorry, my friends on the TikTok. Let me go grab my commentary on that. Looks like I got 7 on. Oh, there they are. Okay. Sometimes it takes some of the different platforms a little bit longer before I see commentary. So I just wanted to make sure that I have that up and able to see y'all's comments. Looks like Pink Zebra's in the house. Hey. What's up? Hi, Michael. Sabrina. I know. Wasn't it good? It was so good. Hi, Marie. How are you? Good to see everyone. I have so many things to show you guys. And more. And of course, I've got a couple of those incredible products that we're going to talk about that launched last night. So in case you missed it, some of these things, I got to tell you, when we set up the display, so my girl Nicole is the mastermind. Hi, Janice, behind the displays and so forth. And when she sets this up, it's like anyone that walks through here. Hi, guys. It's almost like it's breathtaking, like the fragrances and the vibe and the tropical and everything that, it's almost kind of like when you're showing the products, like, and you're in here in the moment, you're in a tropical haven. You're truly in tropic like it's hot. Like that is exactly what it smells like in here. And it was such an incredible show. I just loved it so much. The fragrances were incredible. And I told you, if you guys had been tuning in with me like over the last month or so, I've been saying that June was really packing some really good ones. So definitely thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for hanging out today. Hi from Iowa. Hello. All right, Beef, you ordered everything Coco Loco and it shipped already. Mary, oh my gosh, yes. That's a great fragrance. You're going to love, well, if you were a Scent Flirt member, you've already experienced it. So you probably know how amazing it is and so forth. So definitely. Okay, so before we dive into some of these recipes and before we talk about some of these amazing products, I just want you guys to know that I have everything here in front of me from last night, right? Look at that cute little dude. Isn't that incredible? This pineapple accent shade launched on last night's Pztv, and I have such a love for this. It is such a gorgeous accent shade, and I think this was just definitely one of my favorites. The fragrances are just out of this world amazing. All of them are so good. So many amazing fragrances. I couldn't choose. But before I really dive into some of the products and such, I just want to let you guys know a couple things. All right, so here's a fun fact, and I'm going to tell you right now. So it's 12:04, okay? If you happen to place a $100 order or higher on today's live. So it happens to be from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, right? You have a 1 hour window, $100 or higher. I cannot believe Pink Zebra is monitoring this right now. I can't believe I'm doing this. $100 or higher, you get a bag of sprinkles. Okay, look, so, all right. So in case you're wondering, right, you order $100 or higher, that's already free shipping, and you're going to get one of these blends in your package. You have 1 hour from now, 12:04 to 1 o'clock, right? So be sure to tap that in the comments. You definitely are guaranteed a bag. So I'm guessing that we're going to be giving away some bags today. Just saying. Has to be $100 or higher. However you choose to order. If you choose to order through your, logging into your account with your consultant, however you order it, every $100 order from now till 1 o'clock, I have gone crazy. All right, so they just saw Pink Zebra Home just commented back. All right, friends, we're doing it. We're gonna do it. So if you want a bag, now's your chance, right? It looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of blending today, which is really good because I'm giving away the house. Yes, but because all the recipes that are on that blending board, listen, really good. I'm really excited to dig in. All right, so what's the sale? So no sale today, Moonstruck. What it is if you place an order on pinkzebrahome.com with your consultant. However, logging into your account, if you don't have a consultant, you can actually get one that way through the website. You're going to be guaranteed one of these bags of sprinkles as an extra freebie. So place a $100 or higher order, just so we know. You need a sneak paisley on here, just saying. Yeah, definitely. Yes. So if you order, you're guaranteed. It's a guaranteed win-win, right? Okay. And if you do, let me know in the comments too. What do I think about Coco Loco and Key Lime Cake? Autumn, hands down, amazing. Amazing. Coco Loco actually is one of the fragrances that launched on last night's Pztv, and everybody's actually lost their minds over it, to be honest with you. It's really, really good. Okay, so this is one of the bags that I actually made on Pztv last night. So we'll be giving away stuff like this, right? I'm having a great day. Thank you. What's in Coco Loco? All right, so Coco Loco is actually a solid fragrance that we launched on last night's Pztv. We're going to be doing a lot of blending with this one here in a little bit. You have fragrance notes of coconut, tropical, vanilla, and citrus. And the reason why you got 4 cartons. Yes, it's so good. The reason why Coco Loco has been such a crowd pleaser and such a hit is it's like the perfect coconut. Right? So it's like I could envision drinking this. I could envision wearing it on my body. I love to smell it in my home. I love it in multiple different ways. And it's very tropical and it's perfection. So that's why hi Kara, that's why this was such a huge hit last night. All right. So I really do want to tailor this entire, most of this live though, obviously to kind of mixing up some of these fragrances that we introduced last night. The fun fact about some of these fragrances though is that they are some of them have pineapple in them, and so I want to give you guys some information on pineapple. Right, I have here in my hand. So today's fragrance focus is on pineapple this whole week. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about pineapple. Tomorrow we're going to go in a little deeper on pineapple, and I'm going to give you more pineapple recipes. Today I do have some recipes for you that have pineapple in them. So we will be doing that as well, but I want you also to have recipes from last night's Pztv. Capiche? We all on the same page? So sounds like it's going to be a really good day. Place a $100 order, you're guaranteed a bag. You got until 1 o'clock. Maybe if I talk longer, you might have a little longer. So and I might talk longer because I kind of do. I like to talk. All right, so I want to talk about pineapple. Pineapple is one of my favorites. I happen to have one right here in front of me. Super excited. Okay, but we're talking about pineapple as a fragrance note. Okay, so pineapple actually comes, I'm going to give you its origin. So pineapple is native to South America, most likely from the region between southern Brazil and Paraguay. It spread through the Caribbean and was brought to Europe by Spanish explorers in the 1490s. And I can attest to that. The best pineapple that I ever ate in my entire life was in Panama, which is in South America, right? It was absolutely, and Costa Rica has good pineapple too. But Panama, it was like candy, like so good. So it's definitely grown in very tropical regions. It has that, obviously, that juicy tart tropical sweetness with citrus, high notes, and it's almost like a candy-like brightness. Everybody loves it. It works in fragrance because it's instantly uplifting. When you smell pineapple, it's like oh yes, I recognize that, right? It's definitely, it evokes vacation. Everybody loves vacation, right? So that's what I think of when I think of pineapple. And it blends beautifully with coconut, mango, vanilla, and oceanic notes, which is what we're going to do here in a little bit. It's very popular in Hawaii, Costa Rica, and the Philippines, right? Definitely. Pineapples, though, I thought this was so interesting, were once, hi Brittany, so rare and expensive in Europe that people would actually rent them to use as table centerpieces. Could you imagine renting a pineapple? Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. You love yeah, it is neat to know about the pineapple, isn't it? I love it too. Hi, Sandy. How are you? I love it. I grab one about every week, if not two, when I go to the H-E-B grocery store, because it's definitely one of my absolute favorite fruits to eat. I love pineapple. Definitely. So Tracy, is Coco Loco showing out of stock online in all formats, or is it just one? Out of curiosity. I do have on pinkzebrahome.com, where you're tuned in, I do have them monitoring those comments. So we're happy to help you with those questions and so forth. Okay? All right. So the science behind the scent. This is interesting as well. Pineapple smells really, really good. Okay? So here's your makeup when it comes to it. Fragrance molecules. So pineapple's signature aroma, bear with me here, comes from a mix of esters, especially methyl butyrate, okay, and ethyl hexanate, which give it that juicy, candy, sweet smell. Artificial versus natural. Obviously, there is a difference, right? So a natural pineapple, we know the difference and so forth. Real pineapple essential oil is rarely used due to a low yield. Most pineapple fragrance is synthetically created to capture the fruity notes. How about that? All right, interesting. Sensory impact. Here you go. Pineapple stimulates your limbic system, the emotional brain, which is why it can intensify a lift mood, and spark positive memories of vacations or beach trips. I don't know about you, but whenever I smell it, I definitely want to go to the beach. Lots of love for it. So that's some fun facts about pineapple right now. We're going to really dive deep into it again tomorrow and talk about it as a fragrance note. You get a mood boost. Me too. You love pineapple and watermelon and mango. I am too, Dawn. I love all three of those. I feel like I've ate more mangoes in my life here in Texas than, we don't really have those. We do have them in Illinois, but not like we've got them here. Like we definitely, we don't have them near as good anyway. So I feel like I've ate so many mangoes and pineapples and all the things. So definitely. All right. So speaking of pineapple, we're going to dive into some recipes. I'm going to move the camera down here in just a little bit. This accent shade, so I want to talk about a few things from Pztv. Made its appearance last night. Absolutely adorable. Gorgeous green crown. Look, the vibrant colors. And if you missed last night's Pztv, it was part 2 of Tropic Like It's Hot. I got to say, incredible, right? So good. I want you to think anything like summery, bright, colorful, juicy fragrances. It's good for your digestion. Yes, Rita, it is. It's good. You're exactly right. Yes. Pineapple the show last night, though, it was just absolutely wonderful. So you're going to see a lot of, in addition to the pineapple, this simmering light, actually, this rainbow tie-dye simmering light, launched on last night's Pztv, and it has been definitely a huge hit. And in fact, I wanted to say I thought I brought over some more. Where did I put them? Yeah, I did. So I wanted to show you kind of how you can interchange. I really love it with this, with the pineapple. So let me put that on there real quick. But I did grab some other simmering lights. Didn't I grab them? I thought I did. I might have to run over and grab them. Let me see. We also, I showed it last night on Pztv with some different ones. But here it is with the rainbow, the tie-dye here. You can kind of see the different colors. I absolutely love that. But then, if you missed it, we elevated it. So look at this. This was my personal favorite. Do you guys remember that guy? We launched that one on the last Pztv. Check this out, okay? I like that. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? So many amazing things. You know, here at Pink Zebra Home, we have 2 different color bases that come with your simmering light. That's exactly what this is a simmering light. But the simmering lights all add a different kind of decor, right? So there are some that are, you know, more of your neutral colors, like you've got your candle glow. I call that the little black dress of simmering lights. You've also got the antique white, or the glossy white, the antique white base, glossy white simmering light. I really liked this one. We launched this one last night as well. With it, this was the Kiwi to My Heart Crackle. How pretty is that, right? That one was on Pztv last night as kind of a bring back that we thought would like really pair well with this. Definitely hold tight. Okay, so a lot of love for this one, right? Can you get a close-up of the mosaic warmer? Sure, absolutely you can. I can just lift it right here and show you. Is that what you're looking for? Right there, look at the colors in that. So pretty, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Right, so this is mosaic. And it launched on the last Pztv. It's kind of like a pink disco ball, but then if I pull it back here, you can see that it shines. It's definitely iridescent. So it's so gorgeous. Yes, this is still available. Hi Mom. Hi Pat. How are you? Hi Dawn. This is still available on the website. So definitely don't sleep on that one, because it was so cute. I love that pineapple. I think that pineapple is just perfect. Right. So that's that kiwi. All right, I'm going to put this back on here where it belongs. We also launched this cute little dude. So this is a reed diffuser. This is a watermelon reed diffuser. And I promise you guys, I'm going to dive right on into these. It is iridescent, yes. I'm going to dive into these recipes here in just a second. Okay? Can you show it with the blue bevel? You know what, Ryan? Yeah, let me go grab it real quick. It's a cool. I forgot to bring it over behind me. That way you guys can see it. That's a great suggestion. The blue bevel I thought gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous with it as well. So if you haven't seen this, this one actually launched in May. Another amazing simmering light. But when I put the pineapple over the light, hits that gorgeous. I know, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Order is in. How about it? Yay, Lisa. All right. So in case you're wondering, Lisa just placed an order. Okay. Look at that. All right. So what do you guys think? Do you like that one better? Which one do you like the best? That's almost like a pineapple in the ocean, isn't it? Definitely. So I started off the live at 12 o'clock and I said, anyone that places a $100 order or higher during the live is going to get a guarantee, okay, Beth bag. I'm putting a bag in your package. So I just definitely, Lisa just commented over on Facebook that she placed an order. So remember, if you do so, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be giving away, Lisa! I see Lisa. Awesome, Lisa. I've got you. I'm going to be giving away a bag of sprinkles for everyone that places an order, so of $100 or higher. So just keep that in mind. You love them? Good. I love it that you love them. All right. So you guys ready to blend? I have a ton of recipes. I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to move you down. All right. So I think I'm going to move you down. All right. All right. So that we can start. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So I have the blend bash over here. So I'm going to move the camera so that y'all can see it. So just bear with me, like I said, and we'll get it all in there, right? So there's my basket. You guys get to see all of the things. And there we go. All right. Hopefully that didn't disrupt the apple cart too much. Let's see here. Are we good? Yeah, we're good, right? We're good. See, like I said, I'm working alone in here, so just bear with me. All right. So this was the blend bash that we launched last night. And the blend bash, I got to tell you, so if you were on, you know how incredible it is. Like if I was going to buy something and I like, because all of the fragrances were so good, this is what I would buy here, right? So here at Pztv Home, these blends will be posted today. Yes. Here at Pztv Home, we have what we call a blend bash. And so that is basically encompasses 8 different cartons of sprinkles, right? In addition to that, you also get a simmering light and a diffuser oil, and then a 30-pack of blending bags, right? To do your blending and so forth. So this is just it's a really great buy. Hi, Sandy. Awesome. If you're looking for a really great deal for yourself, then this is it. So like, look no further, right? There's some really, really great. So I'm going to give you guys a bunch of recipes. Some of, like I said, they actually have pineapple in them, which is good. But a lot of these also encompass what I have here in front of me. So as I make them, I think I'm just going to move them down as we talk about them so that you guys can see the different fragrances that I mix. And I think that will be easy. All right. So first up, we're going to talk about, let's see. This is called Pineapple Paradise is this first one. So we're going to actually use this Hibiscus Haze. This launched on last night's Pztv. And Hibiscus Haze was my personal favorite from Pztv last night. But it was hard to pick though, I got to tell you, because they're all so good. So Hibiscus Haze has your sparkling yuzu tropical breeze with some pineapple. This, in my opinion, this rivals pink pineapple. If you're looking for something to compete, that does it. All right, then second fragrance we're going to pull out is Flamingo Flirt. We have notes of pink orchid, sweet apple, and juicy pineapple. This one actually launched on the last Pztv as part of Tropic Like It's Hot collection. So that's the one we're going to go with there. And then the third fragrance that we're going to grab is Mango Madness. So no pineapple in this one. This is mango, ice lemonade, and sugared orange. We talked about this one actually last night on Pztv. And if you like a good, you love Hibiscus Haze, I know, all right? I didn't steer you wrong then. It's really good. Okay, if you like a good mango fragrance, that's basically spot on mango. It doesn't get any more truer to that. I am calling this first one's called Pineapple Paradise. Pineapple Paradise, okay? So I'm going to blend the 3 of these together. Again, we're pulling that pineapple fragrance out of them. But if you were to purchase this blend bash, and then you could always add some things to it if you choose, you're going to be able to make the recipes that I'm posting today, right? So there's a huge benefit. And if you purchase this blend bash, you're also guaranteed a surprise bag in your order. How fun is that, right? So it's a win-win, okay? Remember, you only have until 1 o'clock or until I decide to hop off of here, right? Wow. All right, first one's a winner. Pineapple Paradise, Flamingo Flirt, Hibiscus Haze, and Mango Madness. This is definitely a fantastic all of these are going to be very fruity, very fun fragrances that I feel like probably about everybody would love. So I don't feel like this is like, yes. I'm warming Mango Madness by itself. It is. Isn't it good, Amy? I love it. Hi, Maxine. How are you today? Yes, it's party time for sure. Sandy. What are you going to order? I love to hear what you guys, what did you love last night? What was your favorite? I don't know that I could pick because like I said, I just kind of loved it all. That's why we're here, right? Hi, Debbie. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for tuning in. Pineapple Paradise, first recipe. And yes, I'll post all of these today, okay? But I don't want you to go anywhere. Keep hanging out with me, okay? Definitely keep hanging out. All right, Poolside Glow Up. So this next one actually does have a couple fragrances that, hi Becky, that are not in the blend bash. I'm going to pull out Poolside, Pool Party, and then Endless Summer. And then our focus fragrance again is this Hibiscus Haze. So Hibiscus Haze, I have a lot of love for it. Launched on last night's Pztv, and dare I say it, I have a lot of love for pink pineapple, but I think it's right. It's going to give it a run for its money. It is that good. All right, so we're going to start off with the Hibiscus Haze and then Endless Summer. Listen, this is a sneaky scent, friends. Talk about phenomenal. Don't sleep on this one at all. If you love coconut, yum, right? Notes, I'm already smelling it from, oh, it smells so good. Aqua Minerals, cocoa water, and warm sugar. okay, in that. And then Pool Party, another fun fragrance. Cocoa butter, white floral with some amber. Okay, so definitely another fun fragrance. Oh, I dropped that. Pool Party, okay? Fun. This is very, very spot on. All right, so this one I'm calling Poolside Glow Up. You're excited about last month? Me too. Taryn, I know what's in next month's scent for, but they told me I couldn't share. It needs to be in an oil too. I know, you know, typically anytime that we can make a certain fragrance available in another format, we will do so, just so you guys know, because we understand that. So that, you know, there are some things sometimes that limit that ability, just FYI. The notes on Endless Summer: aqua minerals, cocoa water, and warm sugar. It's amazing, Becky. It's absolutely amazing. Poolside Glow Up. I do love this a lot. I feel like all of these fragrances that I have here, so Hibiscus Haze, Endless Summer, and Pool Party down here below, they're working for my nose right now. So definitely make this recipe. Again, all of these are tropical based fragrances. So is there anyone, out of curiosity, I forgot to ask this, brand new to Pink Zebra? If you are brand new to Pink Zebra, definitely let me know in the comments. What is better, Coco Loco or Bahama Breeze, and what's the difference? Bev, two completely different fragrances. Completely different. So Bahama Breeze is going to have fragrance notes of bergamot, and, well, I have it right here, don't I? Yes. Bergamot, neroli, and orange flower is your Bahama Breeze. And then your Coco Loco has notes of coconut, tropical vanilla, and citrus. Polar opposite fragrances. One's coconut and one has more of a citrus fragrance in it, just to give you an idea. Yes. What can I use instead of Pool Party? Let me see here, Kim. So I would say you could probably replace it with that Bahama Breeze. It would be, and I think it'd be perfect. Does that help you at all? I would definitely do that. All right, next up, Hibiscus Haze. We're going to keep going with that. Then we're going to pull in a little bit of Coco Loco. And the third fragrance that we're going to pull, so this is 100%, that's not going there, Blend Bash fragrance. So we're going to grab up Tiki Punch. And let me just tell you that this one launched actually on the last Pztv. A lot of you, you ordered 2 pineapple accent shade. Yay! I placed an order. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I bought some Scent Flirt exclusives since I just signed up. Yay, Sabrina. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Tiki Punch. Fragrance notes are orange cream, okay? Coconut ice, and then vanilla ice cream. Very, very pretty fragrance, okay? So we're going to mix a little bit of that in with this Coco Loco, which is your pure coconut smell, and then this Hibiscus Haze. I am calling this Tropical Island Pop. I'm almost positive that this one's going to take the cake for my favorite. First time on, welcome Consuelo. Good to have you. Good to have you today. What are you guys most intrigued about when it comes to home fragrance? Whenever everything that we've encompassed right now today, the live in general, what is it that is most interesting to you, or maybe like intriguing when it comes to some of these scents? I don't know. I'm just curious. I kind of want to know who I'm talking with today. You know, I think what I love the most about Pink Zebra, and of course you guys know I've been around for a long time. I've been with the company now almost 12. Has it been? Yes, almost 12 years. I can't even believe it. And I love that I have the ability to customize my own fragrance, right? And that's exactly what we're doing this morning, or this afternoon. I guess it's afternoon now. I love that. Hi, Carrie. I also love learning about the different fragrances. That's what this whole behind the scent encompasses, is basically learning about the reason behind the fragrance and so forth. I love any of the ozonic. Yeah, combining them. Absolutely. Yes. And the way that Pink Zebra puts them together so well. I do too, Ryan. Yeah, this one is mine. I want to keep this one. What? All right. Wow. Tropical Island Hop. Okay. Some of these names are kind of funny, by the way. I kind of got goofy. It will. The Citrus Crush. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hibiscus Haze, Coco Loco, and Tiki Punch. Definitely fantastic. I want to keep this one. It smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. In case you missed it at the very beginning, if you do happen to place a $100 or higher order during the live, so from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock or whenever I decide to hop off of here, which will probably be close to about that, I will be putting bags in your orders. Guarantee. So if you order from now until 1 o'clock, you are guaranteed. Hi, Ted. Guaranteed a bag just like this. This one's wonderful. I hope you guys get this one. Well, thank you, Shayna. Thank you, thank you. I felt like I kind of vibed with the set. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like I'm kind of beachy and all the things. All right. Coco Loco, we're going to leave out for this next one. And then I'm going to pull out one of my absolute favorites. I kind of love this one here. This next one is Citrus Crush. I'm going to talk about it for a minute. We launched it on last night's Pztv, and it is extremely strong, extremely. And then we're going to blend in a little bit of this Bahama Breeze for this one. So I am calling this one, I did make this on last night's show, Momcation. And I'm going to tell you right now that all three of these are incredible, right? So I have here in front of me Bahama Breeze, Citrus Crush, and Coco Loco. Because all moms need a vacation, so this is a momcation. I thought I did, kind of good with it, though. So definitely. Hi. Joined February at the rally. Well, welcome. That's good. Hi, Shamla. How are you today? Hi, Christy. Woohoo! Yeah, we're mixing, girl. We are. What was the last scent in the bag? What did I just make? I just made Tropical Island Hop, Hibiscus Haze, Coco Loco, and Tiki Punch. I'll be posting this board for you guys, just so you know, to social media and such. So I have an entire blending board that I did for you all. Definitely. How do you come up with the pictures on the lids? That is our amazing marketing department that does that. Isn't that incredible? So we actually have an internal marketing team that does the pictures and so forth. And she's pretty amazing. Love watching the. Oh, actually, Shayna, that wasn't the vault. That was the primetime show. You're welcome. But yes, this is good. I agree. Yes, Coco Loco and Mango Madness is as close as I can get to Coco Mango. I can agree with you on that. Yes, so good. Momcation. So we're going to start off with some Bahama Breeze. I want to talk about this one for a brief moment. This has fragrance notes of bergamot, neroli, and orange flower. So what this is doing for my recipe, and if you were tuned in with bergamot, we actually had a whole fragrance week on bergamot. As it adds a little bit of freshness to this recipe, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this recipe to be something that had, obviously your tropical feel, a little bit of orange and that sort of thing, but then a little bit of a freshness that kind of gives you that vacation vibe. So that's exactly what this is doing for me. So again, Momcation, Bahama Breeze, Citrus Crush, and Coco Loco. Best part about all these recipes, though, is if you were to purchase the Blend Bash, which is definitely the way to go, trust me on that, then you have access to, you'll be able to blend all of these recipes that I'm doing, right, which is really great. So, hi, Lisa. Yeah, the pictures get you. I know, they are good, right? They're definitely good. I like them too. All right, next up, we're going to use this Tiki Punch. Right. Again, gorgeous fragrance. We have notes of orange cream, coconut ice, and vanilla ice cream. You can see how they all just really intertwine together. I think I said this on live last night, but Tiki Punch and that Citrus Crush together, that would be like absolute perfection. Flamingo Flirt, you have notes of pink orchid, sweet apple, and juicy pineapple. Okay. And then final fragrance is Banana Cabana. All right. So this guy launched on the last Pztv. This one here, how fun is that? There we go. Okay, so good. This is like a creamy banana smell. Absolutely wonderful. So, oh, I love it. Bahama Breeze is not like, no, Pat. I would say it's actually lighter. It's probably a lighter fragrance than some of the other ones. It's definitely the lightest fragrance out of all of them that we launched last night. All right, so I'm calling this one, all right, this is the funny one. I'm calling this one the Flirty Bird. If you want to rename it, it won't hurt my feelings. The Flirty Bird. Okay, so this is Banana Cabana, Flamingo Flirt, and Tiki Punch. All of it combined makes the Flirty Bird. I thought it was fun. If you don't like it, like I said, you won't hurt my feelings. You can rename it. All right, Banana Cabana must stay. Oh, Amy, yeah, you got to send that in. Ideas and feedback. I will be honest that this release, the entire month of June, the fragrance releases were really the best fragrances that I think we've ever had in a month. Like, all of it was so good. I have to order the Crush. Just place your order. Yay, Rhonda. Yes, that's wonderful. I love that banana. I love how that banana and that orange that's in the Tiki Punch are tying all this together, and then I'm pulling the pineapple out of that. This is a really pretty one. All right. So the Flirty Bird, we got Flamingo Flirt, Tiki Punch, and Banana Cabana. So go ahead. If you want to rename any of these, I'm not going to be offended. But I thought it was good too. Just a lot. Ongoing joke about that is that I'm not really the best at naming these, but I can blend them. So, you know, if you guys want to name them, rename them, whatever it is that you want to do, go ahead, right? You love the Flirty Bird. Okay. Well, I thought I did good with that one. I thought it was funny. All right. Lots of fun stuff. So in case you've missed it, what we're doing today is we are blending from the Blend Bash. Let's see here. All right, we are blending from the Blend Bash. And so I'm giving you guys recipes and such. If you place an order over $100 from now until 1 o'clock, maybe even a little bit longer if I stay on a little bit longer, you are guaranteed a bag of sprinkles. Guaranteed. Hands down, you're going to get it. Okay, so fun fact, order you definitely get one. So it looks like I have a lot of blending that I'm going to be doing. So far, I'm going to be doing a lot of blending today. Definitely. All right. So next up, we're going to blend together 3 different fragrances. I'm calling this next one Sun-Kissed Shores. So I'm going to pull out this Citrus Crush here. And then I'm going to pull out some Bahama Breeze. Okay. And then, let's see where I'm going to set these at. Okay. And then Bahama Breeze. And then the third fragrance that I'm going to pull from is definitely one of my favorites. So this is a must. This is a must for those of you that have to have, you know, spring, summer fragrances in your arsenal. Sea Salt and Vanilla, right? So Sea Salt and Vanilla actually started out as a paisley pick, right? And so it has fragrance notes of marine tide, sandalwood, and orange. So that is exactly what we are going to mix in with these other 2. So I am calling this Sun-Kissed Shores. And I think what's going to be so intriguing about this one is that this has the vanilla that's in this. It's really creamy. It's really fresh. It's really pretty. You're ready for fall? Are you guys really? Definitely. Yes, typically July. You didn't want to miss the Coco Loco. Oh, shoot. I don't blame you. Yes. You're fall winter. Okay. I get it. You know, I would say that I feel like I tailor my fragrances personally to the season that we're in. I love my apples and my cinnamons, and my pumpkins and my marshmallows in that season. So for me, I kind of hold off when it, and right now I'm embracing the pineapple and all of that. But I understand this is really good. Sun-Kissed Shores, Citrus Crush, Bahama Breeze, and Sea Salt Vanilla. Friends. All right, so here's a fun fact about blending. When you guys are blending recipes together, and I talk about this, every time that we introduce a fragrance to you, we're going to read you the fragrance notes, right? So what's fun about this one is that this has orange. Sea Salt Vanilla has an orange fragrance note at the very end, and I put in a little bit of the Citrus Crush, okay? So it's just a fun fact, right? And then we're throwing in how it pulls it all together. The Bahama Breeze, which has bergamot, neroli, and orange flower. So your common fragrance is orange in all 3 of these, but then of course with a little bit sprinkled in. So again, Sun-Kissed Shores is the name of this fragrance, definitely. Embracing the beautiful beaches. Yeah. See? I know. Now I don't hate on you pumpkin lovers at all. I'm a Midwest girl, man. We love our pumpkins and our apples and our seasons. That's probably one of the things that I miss the most. If anything, I did like the seasons in Illinois, but not enough to move back. That's definitely not going to happen. Not enough, right? Let's not get crazy. But I will say that it's easy to miss. It's something to miss. You don't realize it until you move somewhere where they don't have seasons, which is Houston. They don't have seasons down here. And you realize that how much you miss it or whatever. So, all right, next up, Tropical Tango. All right, so this is just a 2 fragrance recipe. Which one has sandalwood in it that you were talking about? Sandalwood. Was I talking about it last night? Remind me. Let me see here. I don't know. Oh, sea salt and vanilla. Just now. Sorry. Sea salt and vanilla has sandalwood. Definitely. All right. I love summer fragrances, but my billfold's really taken a huge hit this year. I get it. Yes. Made it home, ready to order, Miss Sandy said. What top 5 things should she get? All right, Sandy, you're leaving that up to me? You're leaving that up to me, Sandy? That's a big, are you looking for sprinkles? Or are you looking like fragrance? Are you looking for accessories? What are you thinking, Sandy? I will tell you the blend bash is definitely a must. And then you would be able to experience all those brand new fragrances. But the pineapple has been a big seller with that Blue Bubbles, or the rainbow, the tie-dye simmering light is gorgeous. The watermelon is cute. We even launched, look at this guy. This was on the last collection. How cute is he? Everybody needs a flamingo, right? You need a flamingo in your life. Yeah, you're more of a fall winter person. That's okay. That's why we have a variety of different fragrances. All right, we're going to take a little bit of this hibiscus haze and we're going to blend in with some mango madness. Tell her get a wall hug. Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, she'll be having a wall hug if it's up to me. I love those wall hugs. Did you see the new oil though? I mean, come on, Coco Loco in a wall hug, Rhonda. You can't argue with that. That's gonna be like next level amazing. Hi, Gigi. How are you? Thank you for all the gifts. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. All right, hibiscus haze. Sparkling yuzu, tropical breeze, and pineapple. So your front note on this has that citrus smell. Then with some pineapple, this is fantastic. And then mango madness, which is mango ice lemonade and sugared orange. Okay, so that is what encompasses this recipe. This is Tropical Tango. So when you're blending this is just equal parts of each one of these fragrances is going to make this recipe. Pretty simple when it comes down to it, right? Good stuff. You're trying to hold back yourself because you have more sprinkles to use up before I order more. I get it. I do. I have a cabinet myself. But sometimes it's like, do I want to smell, I think, on occasion too, it's an instant mood shifter. If it's a little bit rainy, then maybe I might pull out some, what's the one I was using? It's the green one. Sugared pear and pecan. That's perfect right now. Like if it's it's a rainy Sunday or whatever, and I want it to smell like bakery, that's a really good one. And that's available in the line right now. Or if, it just depends on my mood, I guess, and so forth. All right, Sandy Toe. Ooh, all right, I like this name. Sandy Toes and Tan Lines. Sandy Toes and Tan Lines. All right, we're going to pull out this Coco Loco for this one. Banana Cabana, okay? And then sea salt and vanilla. All right, so this one, again, another must-make recipes. Best part about this one, too, is that this has got that sandalwood in it, but it's going to tie all together. This sea salt and vanilla has a fresh but creamy smell to it here. This one actually originated as a paisley pick, and I tell you, I absolutely loved it when it came out, and everybody else did too. So it was that good. Like anytime you see a paisley pick that's really good, there's a good chance that it could come back and be a part of, you know, the seasonal or even sometimes the signature line. Fireside Vanilla is another one of those that was a Paisley pick. Pink Pineapple, Orange Mango Mai Tai, Holiday Home, Everything Autumn. Some of those fragrances, those are, they did so well that they decided to put them back in the line, which is kind of a fun way to test and so forth. So, all right, next up, Sandy Toes and Tan Lines, Banana Cabana. All right, yum. Coco Loco, and then some sea salt and vanilla. So we're going to blend the three of these together and make that recipe. If you are just tuning in, FYI, I got crazy this morning and decided to do a bag of sprinkles. I'm going to be blending for a while. For every person that places an order of $100 or higher, we are giving a bag of sprinkles today, right? Placed the order earlier. Yeah, it has to be from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock. So, all right, let's see here. Yum, yum. All right, this is good stuff right here. Definitely good stuff. All right. Okay, so we are going to be putting this in the basket. So that one was Sandy Toes and Tan Lines. You know, I probably need to let the people know that that are powerful at B that I'm doing this because this is kind of crazy. Hold tight just a second. We're going to let them know. All right. I probably should tell them, shouldn't I? You ordered. Rebecca ordered. Yay. All right. All right. Hold tight. Over. I'm telling the powerful people at, so they have a heads up because there's a lot of you that are already doing it. Placed another order? Yay! Awesome! Awesome. Was Pink Pineapple a top Paisley? It was, Rhonda. Pink Pineapple actually sold out 6 times in the month that it came out. Yeah, it was that good. That's good here. Okay. All right. Just made sure I let him know because we're getting crazy in here. All right. Next up. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe I wasn't as bad as naming these as I thought. So we're going to call this next one Mermaid Mojo. Mermaid Mojo. All right. So in case you're just tuning in, I am blending pretty much primarily from the Blend Bash with a little help of some other fragrances. Endless Summer, Sea Salt Vanilla, Pool Party, some of those and so forth. And so we've come up with some really great recipes today. And in fact, if you place an order over $100 from now until 1 o'clock, we are going to be giving away a bag of sprinkles to all of those people. Okay, so go get you some, right? Go if you're looking for a free bag of sprinkles. Now's your chance, friends. Now's your chance. You got 1 hour. Next up, Mermaid Mojo. It is so good. So good. Yes. Tan Lines. Tan Lines was Sandy Toes and Tan Lines. Banana Cabana, Coco Loco, and Sea Salt Vanilla. I'll be posting this today, Sherry. Have no fear. All right. Hibiscus Haze, Citrus Crush, and Coco Loco makes Mermaid Mojo. So we are going to be pulling out that Coco Loco for this one. And that one was hands down. Multiple formats were launched last night. Everybody loved it. So if you are a lover of coconut, let me just tell you, this is a must. This is a must. It is so good. So good. I feel like I definitely want to take that oil home and put that in a wall hug because I feel like it's going to be amazing. I even know exactly where I want to put it in my house. I'm excited. Yay. All right. So this one here, Mermaid Mojo, Hibiscus Haze, Citrus Crush, and Coco Loco. Definitely a must-make recipe. A lot of love for this one. So for those of you that are pineapple people, this is right up your alley. Pineapple has been our focus today, this whole week, fragrance focus, which is actually pretty appropriate because in case you missed it on last night's live, we launched this guy, okay? This guy with the Rainbow Simmering Light, which was absolutely, or Tie-Dye Simmering Light, not Rainbow, Tie-Dye Simmering Light, the watermelon reed diffuser, and then 4 absolutely phenomenal fragrances. It was the best. I was so excited. In fact, before we got started, I was in here and I was getting ready to go on live on camera, and finally I looked at the people that were in the studio. I said, push that button, I'm ready to talk to these people. Because I was so excited. So excited. Sandy said, I got my 5 insect repellent, hibiscus haze, 2-pack dish soap, all-American pie, and Bahama Breeze. Yay, Sandy! Yay. You got a good order. I love that bug spray. You know, I tell you what, we need to have an entire show dedicated to that bug spray, because that stuff is so good. It is so good. That is a staple at our house, because, you know, bugs are real big down here in extra. They're extra. They are so extra in Texas. But when you have that on, you do not get bit. And it's definitely a must, for sure, a must. All right. Oh, Margot's giving us a recipe. She said, I blended pink pineapple, flamingo flirt, cocoa loco, tiki punch, mango madness, and I'm calling it peace, love, and tropics. It smells so good. That sounds really, really good, Margot. Sounds so good. All right. Still have more. You guys I'm not done if you guys aren't done. I've got more recipes to give you. I do. All right, so we're going to pull out, I've got Coco Loco here. I'm going to move that down. I'm going to pull this over. This is Bahama Breeze. And then I'm also going to pull out some Flamingo Flirt for this next one. Okay, so this next recipe that I've got, I'm calling Aloha Sunset, right? So if you're somebody that, again, likes tropical, this is going to be right up your alley. So it's going to be these 3 fragrances. Flamingo Flirt, first fragrance, okay? Then you have your Bahama Breeze, and then your Coco Loco. Okay, so Aloha Sunset is what we're calling this one. Definitely a lot of fun. A gorgeous fragrance. In fact, so good that I thought I needed to keep this one earlier too. I made a lot of these and I was like, wow, like these are really good. Really good. I really like it. Flamingo Flirt's been getting a lot of rave reviews too. If you're a lover of pineapple, but it has a hint of apple, a hint of floral, that's definitely one that you would want to try. In fact, I think I said this last night on live though, that if you are a need it all person, that's always me. I need it all. There are worse things, right, that you can eat. I mean, it's sprinkles. They make you happy. So I just need it all. If I wanted to order it all, I would order the Bland Bash. Because like I said, I get it all, definitely. And then of course I'd be ordering some of those oils. That hibiscus haze is definitely going to make its way into my shopping cart. Flamingo Flirt, Bahama Breeze, and Coco Loco are your 3 fragrances in Aloha Sunset. A lot of love for this one. Very pretty. So Coco Loco made its appearance initially in Scent Flirt. Another fun program that I feel like everybody needs. Did y'all see that? I unboxed that on Monday. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. All right, look at this. I'm going to go grab it. So too good. So this was the month of May's Scent Flirt. Hopefully everybody can kind of see it, how I'm holding it up. Let's see. Okay, so it came with, so here's a little fun fact. So May Scent Flirt members already got a sneak peek some of these fragrances that I've been talking about. So Scent Flirt's our monthly subscription. And so it's this exact box was for the month of May. They had a bag of Bahama Breeze, a bag of Coco Loco, a bag of Flamingo Flirt, a sample of Blue Banana and Aloe, and then the Tiki Punch diffuser oil. That's why I think everybody went crazy over this Tiki Punch, because they had it in diffuser oil. And then the absolute amazing mind-blowing was the dish soap. So Pink-tastic dish soap. You guys, the value in this was ridiculously awesome. Incredible, right? So good. So in case you missed it, don't sleep on Scent Flirt. We talked about that a lot on Pztv last night too, about how I just love it because it's like little surprises sent to my doorstep every single month. I love it. All right, let's do more recipes. I still have more that we haven't gone through. We're going to pull up some Mango Madness. I am looking in case you need it all. That's why I have tons of carts. I get it. I get it. If you place a $100 order, or higher, I want you to remember you're getting a bag today on me. I'm blending and I'm giving away today. So keep that in mind. Banana Cabana, first fragrance, okay? It has to be, though, in that window of time frame, just FYI. We're going to pull out some Mango Madness, second fragrance. And then third fragrance is Tiki Punch. This is that one I was just talking about last night, all right? And how fantastic, actually just a little bit ago, not last night. Order done, she says. Good, Sandy, good deal. All right, pineapple smoothie. Yum, yum, yum. And then I have one more. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be focusing even more so heavily on pineapple fragrances. But we're going to continue on our little blending escapade tomorrow. So Tiki Punch, first fragrance. Pineapple smoothie. We're going to do a couple scoops of Tiki Punch, a couple scoops of Banana Cabana, and then we're going to come in with this Mango Madness. Yeah, these two are like the same color. Yeah, Banana Cabana, Mango Madness, and then Tiki Punch. All right, I am calling this one Pineapple Smoothie. For those of you that really, really like a citrus, tropical, this is going to be wonderful for your nose. It's very, very good. Pineapple Smoothie. A lot of love for this one. The Tiki Punch, do not snooze on this one. Launched at the first part of this month of June. And I've been really embracing this one. I love the orange cream, the coconut that's in it, and the vanilla ice cream. Absolutely amazing fragrance. Very tropical, very fruity, very fun. All three of these are very, very good. You could always do a substitute too. I want you to keep in mind that there's no right or wrong when it comes to blending. If I'm in here doing a blend and I'm like, I don't have a certain fragrance, all you got to do is just replace it. You know, you read the fragrance notes. Thank you, Debbie. You know what? I try for y'all. I definitely do. Just, you know, try to replace the fragrance, and it's whatever works for your nose, or omit one of the fragrances if you don't have it. But the best part about this fragrance, everything that I have in front of me, and then some, is that the recipe that I'm giving you on that board, you're going to be able to do a lot of those, guys. So, Brooke, this is called Pineapple Smoothie. We have notes of Tiki Punch, Mango Madness, and Banana Cabana. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank you. All right, last but not least, we're going to pull out, I think this is going to be another wonderful fragrance. I'm going to leave this Banana Cabana out, and then I'm going to put the mango up, and I'm going to pull out the Coco Loco. Okay, that's going to be the focus fragrance there. And then we don't need Citrus Crush anymore. However, it smells really, really good. We're going to pull out some Endless Summer. So Coco Loco, Banana Cabana, and then the pineapple fragrance, of course, the best, one of the best. It's kind of a hard toss up right now for me because I love some pink pineapple. Is your pink pineapple. So we cannot have a pineapple show without pink pineapple. This is the crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it. Hands down, amazing. Hi, Andy. Andy placed an order. That's exciting. All right, let me look, Andy. Hold tight. Let me see if I can see you. Remember, all orders over $100 in the window of time frame that I went live from 12 o'clock until 1 are going to get in. They're going to get a bag. Yep, I got you, girl. Looks like I got a lot to do. I got a lot of... did I decide to do this pink zebra helm? I'm just curious. Was this my idea or was this yours? What did you do on Wednesday? Well, I blended my little heart out with everything tropical. You're welcome. I decided to do this. I did. All right. They're not even answering me. Look at that. It's funny. Okay. So, pink pineapple down here, Coco Loco, Banana Cabana, and Endless Summer. Okay. So, I'm going to put this together. This last one I'm calling Cabana Breeze. Again, anytime you guys don't like the names, I didn't do bad this time. Sometimes it was all you. Okay. I stand corrected, my friends. It was all me. I'm the problem. So you see, but I did this is my 4th in 12 hours. Oh, well, you know what? There's worse things you can do on a Wednesday than blend sprinkles, right? You guys feeling me on that? All right, Cabana Breeze. Yum. Okay, first fragrance, Banana Cabana. We're going to do 2 of that. I'm going to come in strong with 2 of the pink pineapple. And then this next one, this is of Coco Loco. Everybody raved over it. And then 2 scoops of one of my absolute favorites, Endless Summer. And it's because I love the coconut. To be honest, I think this Coco Loco and the Endless Summer together, the 2 of those, I think that would be just perfection alone. So definitely a good, right? Let's see here. Out of curiosity, what's been the best-selling fragrance of all time? Cindy, oh man, I don't know the answer to that. To be honest, I think probably I'm going to take a strong guess. I think it's amaretto cream, to be honest with you. It's not going to be pink pineapple like you would think. I think it's amaretto cream, but I could be wrong. I'd have to clarify. Maybe I'll find out. Thank you. Maybe I'll find out and then get back to you guys tomorrow on that. Yes. All right. Look at the colors in that. Oh, all right. No, you didn't get to see the blue. Hold on. Now you can see the blue. Look. Isn't that good? If you could only smell it. Yum. So good. So good. All right. This is going in somebody's package. Cabana Breeze right here, definitely a must. Okay, friends, so that's the tail end of the blending. I want to take a few minutes, hi there, and I want to definitely let you guys tell me if there's something that you missed on Pztv. I will go down the way and grab it. If there's anything that you want to see, like a certain light that you want to pair up with a certain accent shade, I want to give you, would I be posting my board? Yes. We're going to be posting the board a little bit later. So give me a moment to gather myself after we get off here. I'm definitely going to be posting the board. I'm going to give you guys just until 1 o'clock. So if you placed an order $100 or higher, you are going to get a bag of sprinkles, right? So that's what we did today, which is kind of good, right? So definitely looks like I'm making a lot of blends and so forth. So, all right, hold it tight here. Let's see here. $100 or higher. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see. What fall scents do you think would work well with Citrus Crush? So last night, Capizzi Shell with the new rainbow. Yes. Let me think about where it's at. Oh boy, I just had that in here. I might have to go grab it from, I may not be able to, it's gorgeous. I don't know, I can see your comment on TikTok. I don't think I have it. Oh, yes, I do. I see it across the room. Hold on just a second. Let me go grab it. Fall fragrances that mix with orange. I'm going to give you a suggestion. So that Orange Crush, or the Citrus Crush that launched last night, that's this gorgeous, amazing fragrance right here. I'm going to tell you that I would pair this beautifully, would pair with any caramel fragrance. It pairs well with amaretto cream. I would throw in a little bit of pine with this towards the Christmas season. I would say you could put, oh gosh, let me think here. Hold on just a second. Funfetti cake batter would be really good with it. Definitely give you like a orange cake vibe. Hopefully that helps you, Jill. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. So this is the Capizzi Shell accent shade that everybody's been, it's been so versatile. A lot of love for this one. Let's see here. Jen, I decided until I hop off of here. So if you do it right now, my girl, I will make it happen. Okay? So if you do it right now, you got to do it right now. I will make that happen. So, all right. So this here, this is that Capizzi accent shell shade, or yeah, Capizzi Shell accent shade. Absolutely gorgeous. Tara, I got it. Absolutely. Do you have the lighthouse with the blue bubble? Yes, I do have that. I have that behind me. I'll grab that here in just a second. So I'm going to set that over the top of there. Absolutely gorgeous. So this one actually, we were playing around with this yesterday in here. And I'm going to tell you right now that this, that's gorge. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And this one, I can't get enough of that. So pretty. I got you, Tara. So pretty. So this light, the tie-dye light, actually launched on last night's Pztv. And I just think it's so pretty. Definitely a must. All right, so definitely grab it up. It is still available to order. That it's actually a pretty decent price, that the Pztv shell is. So it's like really fun. And what I love about this one is that after the summertime, if you're not into the color, it is stunning. I'm telling you, it's absolutely gorgeous. If you are, more of a neutral person, when you pair that with neutral, then of course that takes it down and makes it a little bit more non-summery, but it's absolutely beautiful. All right. We wanted to see, I think it was the blue bubble and the light. Yeah, I know, Cindy. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. Well, let me show you this. Did you guys see this one? I did this one when this one actually launched on Pztv I did that one there. Okay. I think they both give it the exact same look, right? I don't know. Like, look at that one. Okay. I don't really think either. I think either. Oh gosh. Okay. And then they do. I think that don't you think they're both just almost like spot on the same? So pretty. So the one that I have here obviously launched on last night's Pztv. This one there, look at the colors in that. Don't you think I don't know. I feel like they're both about the same, but they're both beautiful. Okay, let me grab that blue bubbles. So she was wanting to see the blue. Oh, all right, I have to show you what I was looking at just now that made me gasp. All right, so this is the blue bubbles here. Okay, blue bubbles. Like, look at that with the Pztv shell. I could do this all day long. So cute. All right, and then, so this is what I actually had it paired up with. So last night on Pztv, we showed this. Let me move these so you guys can see. Okay, so look at this. So here we have the blue bubbles, but look at this pineapple. Look at that. Sandy ordered. Yes, cool. Awesome. Look at, this is like a pineapple in the water. It's a pineapple at sea. Very, very fun, right? Okay. So that also launched on last night's Pztv, the pineapple did, but look at how versatile that blue bubbles. And this was actually part of May's collection. So who knew, right? So, so cute. All right. She wanted to see the lighthouse. So I'm going to pull out the lighthouse. Lighthouse was a part of our collection that we launched in May, our coastal cottage. So this is just definitely gorgeous. You love hydrangea? Yeah, I do too. Cindy, probably about July. I would check back in July if you're looking for fall. There you go with the blue. You can see it down there. I don't know who asked for this one. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So, so pretty. Yes, you love the scent hydrangea garden. Me too. Very watery, very pretty, very fresh. So that's your lighthouse there. Not right now, Gail. So check back in here. I would say in maybe a couple weeks or 4 weeks about maybe, and you'll see start of that. Yes, you're welcome. Anytime you guys ever want to see anything, I got it all in here. Sometimes I just got to run across the room and grab it. So you never know, right? Okay, and I have a bunch of recipes that we're going to be posting for you today. I do have to hop off here because I'm looking and I have to get busy. So I have to go blend because I did something crazy. So today I'm blending, all right? So I'm going to go blend up your bags, all right? And you have until 1:06 is when I'm hopping off of here. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be talking more about pineapple. Thank you for being awesome. As always, have a great day. Bye.